Well, folks, welcome to another Friday fishing forecast, and I've got to say that this weekend looks absolutely beautiful. Looks like the weather's going to hold out for us until Monday. There's a front coming in, so I think it's going to be, well, I know it's going to be absolutely beautiful. Light winds, mid 80s. We're coming into that springtime now, and the fishing should start really going off. We had a good time with Sunray Marine. Going offshore with them, and then I got to take my grandson fishing. That was a blast, and so hopefully I'm going to do that more often with him, because he was like, "Papa Todd, I need to go fishing with you more often." And I was like, okay, cool. But anyway, it looks like it's going to be, like I said, a wonderful weekend weather-wise. So if you can get out this weekend, I highly recommend it. We do have some slower tides, but those are very conducive for grouper and snapper and things like that. But if you really pay attention to those minors and majors, that's when these fish are probably going to eat most on these very slow tides. So when we get into that, pay attention to that. Kind of work your trip around that, because that's exactly what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to work my trip around I'm going to work my trip around the major and the minor, because the major's in the morning, the minor's in the afternoon. So you probably going to be able to hit both of them in one time. But like I said, we've got a lot of things happening here. I just want to say thank you to everybody that watched the sea trial video of the Stamus 31. We really enjoyed that boat, and fingers crossed we're going to be talking numbers, and I think we're going to go over to Stamus and do a walkthrough of their facility and take a look at what they do and what they have been doing for 50 plus years. It's a great company, great boat, absolutely built like a tank, which is perfect for what we're wanting to do. I never thought I would be buying an offshore boat, but it is what it is, right, Chad? But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the tides and schooners for this weekend. And like I said, the weather looks absolutely beautiful. So let's get into the tides and schooners and the weather. Okay, on Saturday we have a low tide at 4:27 a.m. at a negative 0.67. Then we have a high tide at 9:05 p.m. at a 2.08. On Sunday, we have a negative low tide at a 0.76 at 5:26 a.m. And then we have a high tide at a 2.14 foot at 10:20 p.m. Now, as you can see, those tides are slow. So I would really concentrate on the salooner periods during those times, because that's when those fish are going to feed the best. With these slow tides, they're very conducive for grouper and snapper, which is, I love to fish those slower tides for those. But if you're wanting to fish inshore, I would really highly concentrate on fishing around the major and the minors. All right, on Saturday we have a major feeding time from 8:02 a.m. to 10:02 a.m. Then we have a minor feeding time from 1:43 p.m. to 2:43 p.m. Then on Sunday we have a major feeding time from 9:04 a.m. to 11:04 a.m. and then a minor feeding time from 2:50 p.m. to 3:50 p.m. Again, like I said, you want to kind of pay attention to those salooners on these slower tides, so you get a better idea, and you want to make sure that you're in an area that is holding fish during those times, because if you're fishing in an area that there's no fish in, of course the salooners aren't going to work for you. So make sure that you get set up in an area that is holding fish and that you're ready for that time period. Because I'm telling you, 90 to 95% of the time, those salooner periods are dead on. Again, I want to say thank you for all of the support. It's been unbelievable. Thank you to everybody that sends in the top catches, the pictures for the top catches. Matter of fact, I want to get into the top catches for this week before I forget. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the top catches for this week. Again, I want to say thank you to everybody that sends in pictures. Please, it doesn't matter if you catch your fish on our gear or not. If you watch the YouTube channel, please send in your pictures. We really appreciate seeing what everybody's doing out there. We appreciate all the support, and thank you for watching. So let's go ahead and get into the top catches for this week. In this first picture, you see Mariah Wood with a really nice permit. She was fishing with Captain John Blanker. In this next picture, this is Debbie McInnes with a nice haul of sheep's head. They were using our Huggy jigs to get these nice fish. Last but not least, these are 2 nice reds caught by Andrew and David Callahan. Again, folks, thank you for sending those in. Please, if you've got pictures of fish, please send them in to us. And we really appreciate everybody doing that. It just adds a little bit more to the Friday fishing forecast. And I just want to say that we do now have the redbone rods in stock, the 7'6" and 7 footers. So if you're looking for a redbone rod, we've got them here. It's free shipping, $99. If you want to, you can come into the shop and get it here. So we've got those. We've got our cast nets in stock. We've got plenty of jigs. We've got plenty of hooks, plenty of braided line, plenty of fluorocarbon. So we've got it all here. Again, I just want to say thank you so much for the support. Fish more, catch more, and we'll see you on the flip side.